The library is located on the third floor of C building.
Good afternoon, Lakeland. This is DJ Sparkles on Lake Effect Radio, and today I have a guest with me and possibly a permanent. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jakarva. I'm, I don't know, I'm
A fellow nerd?
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. I was trying to find a lighter way to put it, but yeah, I'm a fellow nerd.
Well, we're going to have a bit of a nerd talk anyways, so, might as well embrace the nerdiness.
May as well just embrace it now.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. All right. So, right now, to start off, we're just going to, just talk about something that we have in common, which is Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
We both have a deep love for Harry Potter.
This is happening.
And we are going to just talk about a few things that, fan theories and whatever else comes to mind. So, first thing first, with Alan Rickman dying so recently, we have to put in a tribute to him.
Absolutely.
I mean, always. He was such a key member, and without Snape being Alan Rickman.
Yeah, without him being Snape, the whole feel would be different.
It really would, and so I feel like we really need to put in this tribute and just, say something about it and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was your favorite thing that Snape ever did?
Oh, goodness. I remember the scene where, I forget what Ron was doing. He was, goofing off or something. He comes by and he slaps the back of his head.
Oh, yes.
I loved that.
Then afterwards, he does this little thing where Harry and Ron are talking, and he pulls up his little cuffs, and then he pushes their heads down into the books. I loved that. That was amazing.
Yeah, it's just the sass.
Yes, it was beautiful. Apparently, because I read way too much stuff about Harry Potter, I know this, but every time they filmed that scene, it took several takes because everybody was bursting out laughing because I
believe it.
It was too hilarious. And so, yeah, that's really one of the better scenes that he's ever done. And let's not forget the whole part where the first thing that Snape ever said to Harry Potter was essentially that I bitterly regret Lily's loss, and that I can't remember the exact wording. I'm failing as a nerd right now. I really am.
Oh, no.
But it's something to the extent of I bitterly regret the loss of Lily, and then he's just being all sassy.
Yeah, basically, you see Snape, you associate it with sass because he's just a sassy person.
He really is.
He had the perfect amount of sass, though.
Mm-hmm. And then just to go throughout the whole series and be all closet about the fact that he's a good guy, and you're just playing this guessing game. Is he good? Is he evil? What is this dude?
Yeah, and just to find out that he really is the good guy was really a great feeling, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And it was one of those things where you couldn't really see it coming.
No, it was a good surprise, though.
Because, a lot of stories, you're like, yeah, I saw that coming whenever some big plot twist happens, and you're like,
oh, no, plot twist.
Yeah, and with Snape, it was a completely different thing.
Yeah. Because most plot twists aren't as twisty as they hope to be.
Yes.
So it's just kind of yeah.
There's too much preluding to it.
Yeah. And then it's great. It was refreshing to have a shock.
Yes, and for him to just go back and forth and play his part so well.
Yeah.
Yes, and who knew that not only is Alan Rickman a great actor, but Snape is one too.
Oh, yeah. And it takes talent to do that.
Yes.
It takes a lot of talent.
Yes, I can't believe it, but, so, let's talk about our houses, because I know I'm a Slytherin, which means Snape's my house, the head of house for me, and so that just makes him even more near and dear to my heart. But you are a Ravenclaw.
I am.
And what's it like being a Ravenclaw?
I love it. I might be one of those little outlier Ravenclaws where it's not. I'm not real bookish.
Mm-hmm.
But I am. What's the word? Common sense. I have common sense, I guess. It's hard to.
That's a rarity
think
nowadays.
Of it. Yeah. It's hard to think of a way to describe it. But I don't know. It's a good feeling. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Ravenclaw pride is just all I can think of right now.
Yeah, I understand, because I have this massive Slytherin pride, and I'm like, everybody, a lot of people who don't know much about the books, or have only ever read or watched the movies, or haven't really delved into it, just kind of think that Slytherin's that house that all the bad kids go to.
No, there's so many good Slytherins.
Yeah, and they don't see just how wide of a variety of people can go and get sorted into that house, and what the characters really are like. They just see Malfoy and Bellatrix and all of these horrible people that were in there.
It's just a coincidence that they happen to be Slytherins, I think. Like,
yeah,
that it's not all Slytherins are bad. It's just it's a coincidence that a lot of the bad guys have been Slytherins.
Well, I think one of the things is it's so easy to turn somebody who's a Slytherin because of their sense of morals.
Yeah.
They have this dedication towards, they see it as right, and so they will strive to make sure that what they believe is right happens. And so it's very easy to twist their view and make it so what they see as right isn't what everybody else sees as right. And that's why they have so many people that have turned to the dark side and gone evil, or whatever you want to say it.
Yeah. And it's just it's so hard to I'm trying to think of the right way to word this. I feel like a lot of Slytherins feel like, since they're like, I don't know if this is what you're talking about, like I'm spacing here for a minute. A lot of them are already thought to be bad, and I feel like as soon as they get sorted to be Slytherin, they're automatically like, oh, everyone's gonna assume this thing about me.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Yes, yeah, it can be a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you're told you are something, and you can either fight it, or you can accept it. And you know what? Most people are just gonna accept it, because you know what? It's easier to live with when you just accept something. That if you're told every day that 2 + 2 = fish, even though you believe that it doesn't equal fish, if you keep on being told this, you're gonna eventually just say, you know what?
Fine.
It's fish. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's the same way no matter what it is across the board. And whether it's because you're told you're a bad person, you're told that you're too over the top, you're told that you're too nerdy, you're told whatever it is. If you're told this over and over and over again,
you're just going to accept it instead of fighting it.
Eventually, it takes a really strong-willed person to continue fighting it and just keep on going. And so I actually, cheer on all of the people who say, you know what, you may think that 2 + 2 = fish, but I know that it equals 4. So I'm going to fight tooth and nail to, make it so everybody understands that I know that 2 + 2 = 4.
It's like, fight the power.
Yes. Don't
just go with the flow. If you can fight it and you can change it, go for it.
Yes, exactly. So, that's my philosophy in life.
That's a good thing to go with, yeah.
And it applies to everything, whether you're a nerd, you're a jock, you're whatever walk of life you're in, whatever you feel you identify yourself as, whether
no matter where you come from.
It's a good thing to strive for.
Yeah.
Believe in what you believe, regardless of what others tell you. Unless you're just kind of being ridiculous, like, what was it? B.O.B.? Did you hear about B.O.B.?
What's B.O.B.?
Okay, B.O.B., the artist that did Airplanes with Paramore? That rapper dude?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, lately he's been on a bit of a kick, saying that the Earth is not round. NASA just wants us to believe that it's round.
Okay.
It's actually flat. And saying
taking a step back 100 years here.
More than 100 years.
Yeah.
I say we've known that it was around for quite a while. I even did a paper on something of the nature a year or two ago, so I don't remember the exact dates, but it's been a while. And he's on this whole kicker that the world is flat, and he's either completely lost it or he's taking a joke way too far. I mean, he's made a rap about it.
Oh my goodness.
It's more like a diss track rap, but still, he went in there to a recording booth, came up with the song, made a little rap, and put it out there for the world to hear. And he's constantly posting things about it on social media. There's some great pictures of him wearing tinfoil hats.
Oh, okay then.
So then in that case, you know what? Maybe you should check your sources and maybe you might want to listen to what other people are saying.
Maybe get a little bit of scientific backup here.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't quite sound right.
not
quite.
So I don't even know where to go from there. That's
an interesting thing to leave off on here.
Yes. So, just, in case you think the world is flat, don't listen to B.O.B.
Yeah.
Just trust the millions of other people that have confirmed that,
Yeah, and,
it's a sphere.
Yeah, the world is round.
And I don't even... How do airplanes fly across the ocean if the world is flat?
Yeah, if the world was flat, there would be so many people who were just gone from falling off.
Mm-hmm.
And how do we keep all the water we have? If the world's flat, it would just run off the edges.
Pac-Man theory.
Pac-Man theory.
Pac-Man theory. You go off the edge of the world on
and
one
it just comes
side
back on the other.
Pac-Man theory.
I mean,
the more you know.
The more you know. Just play the little sound effect.
Yeah, I don't have that sound effect, but we'll have to get it.
We need to get that.
Yes,
just
we do.
Doo-doo-doo.
I mean, we do have some sound effects, but I don't think, we don't have that one.
Nah.
We have, let's see, what do we have?
I mean, either way.
I don't know. We have this one. This one's pretty great. This one is what we all think of B.O.B.'s brilliant idea. Where is it? It's not playing. Why is it not playing? There we go. The card's being a little bit slow. Yeah, y'all can continue if you
Glorious. Good job.
Sorry, but the cart computer's being a little slow today.
Yeah, it's fine. We can work with it.
But do we want to listen to any music? What was that song you were asking about to listen to earlier?
Oh, I was I've had a Chili Peppers craving today. I was thinking Factory of Faith.
All right, so let's go pull that up and get it playing. So Factory of Faith.
Yeah.
I can spell. There we go. And now...
All my life I was swinging for the fence. I was looking for the triple, never playing good defense. Gunning for the glitter, every hot and heavy hitter. She was never really there, so I couldn't really get her safe. Factually, I'm just a piece of it. Factually, the very least of it. Piece of work, I was really quite a jerk. Keeping score is such a bore, a busy mind could go berserk. Now, feast on this, I was fishing for a hook, so I took a little trip and I opened up the book. I said, factually, I'm just a piece of it. Factually, the very least of it. Factually, it's just a medicine, make you wanna cry. Why don't they let us in? Be my wife, I think you're right that we should make. Tell your friends I've got a factory of faith. Late last night I had a dream that it was great. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. I got a factory of... Crack your whip, she's confessing from the hip. She was good at getting there, but not as much for round trip. All this time, I was searching for a dream. I was slipping in and out of every other sex machine. I said, factually, just a piece of it. Factually, the very least of it. Factually, it's just a medicine. Makes you wanna cry. Why don't they let us in? Be my wife. I think you're right that we should make. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. Late last night I had a dream that it was great. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. I got a factory of be my wife. I think you're right that we should make. And tell your friends I got a factory of faith. Late last night I had a dream that it was great. Tell your friends I got a factory of faith. I got a factory of faith and love. And love.
Tell me I'm pretty! Tell me I'm pretty! Tell me I'm pretty. You're pretty? Say it again!
Alrighty.
All
So
right, then.
that was Fairly Odd Parents' Trixie Tang saying, "Tell me I'm pretty." Because you know what? We're going to go and talk about Fairly Odd Parents because you know what? Who doesn't love the Fairly Odd Parents?
I don't think there's anyone who doesn't. I mean, a lot of us were the age where we kind of grew up with it. So.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently they're about to premiere a new season, season 10.
Still?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. I was being bad, and the other night I was looking up, and there was this YouTuber who does 107 facts on a whole bunch of different things.
Really?
And one of the categories was on Fairly Odd Parents, and there was 107 facts on Fairly Odd Parents. And one of them is that season 10 is about to premiere, and there's supposed to be a dog in it.
Dog.
Yes, there's a dog now, and he's a fairy.
A dog fairy. Okay, I thought it got really weird when they...
Poof?
Yeah.
Poof was kind of weird. Poof was really weird.
Poof, yeah.
Poof,
That...
poof.
Yeah. I kind of dropped off a little bit after Poof because it's like, oh, goodness.
But who doesn't remember how we can tell the difference between the baby girl fairies and the baby boy fairies? Oh, it's a boy because it likes playing with water squirt guns. Yeah,
Squirt guns.
Oh
It's like,
goodness, and you're just like, oh, that's how you save that.
Yep. That's how you do that.
When I was watching that the first time, I was like, are they really gonna show that on a kids show?
Yeah, like, are they really gonna do that?
And then it's just boys like playing with squirt guns. Oh,
It's like, okay, that's the direction you went in. That works.
okay, that
works.
Oh, okay. But let's talk about Cosmo because
Who doesn't love Cosmo?
Cosmo's amazing, and Philip, his shiny nickel friend
Oh.
Philip.
Cosmo's Cosmo's very special.
Yes, he is. And he just has a whole category to himself where you're just going, really?
Yeah.
How did they even come up with that?
Yeah. And then there's also the thought of he's the only person that can pull it off as well. If anyone else were to do it,
Try that. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because a lot of shows where they have that idiot character, like Cosmo, I usually tend to hate them because they're just too stupid.
Yeah, they're there just to be comic relief, and just so much so that they do it just badly.
Mm-hmm. And I guess since the Fairly Odd Parents, the entire cast is comic relief.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah. They're all goofy, so...
They're all crazy, goofy people, and you're like, what in the world are they going to come up with next? I mean, we're all gray blobs.
Yeah.
But I'm the biggest, grayest blob.
Exactly. This is how we do this.
And just the character craziness that they come up with.
Yeah, they've had some wacky adventures.
They really have. And it's kind of hard to believe just how many characters are actually in the show. Because if you think about it, there's a ton of characters.
Yeah, you never really stop to think about that, but when you do...
I mean, I can't even name all the characters that actually have speaking roles and reoccurring characters that are on the show, because, you know what, there's just too many of them for me to think about, right?
Yeah, there's just way too many, but it works for it as well.
Yeah, and it's well, I guess there's a reason that it's been on for 10 seasons.
Yeah, there's a reason it's lasted this long.
Yes. Oh, and there was another big thing about the new season, that there was a girl that's moving in next door or something.
Is there?
Uh-huh. And she and Timmy are going to have to split the fairies?
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're splitting Cosmo and Wanda or something, and Poof
What?
and the dog, and...
No,
wait,
they
what?
can't do that. What?
And I'm just going, wait a second. So, 2 kids are now going to split Cosmo, Wanda, Poof, and whatever that dog is?
I had no clue it was his dog. I had no clue this was the thing that was happening.
Yeah, I mean, after Poof, it kind of got ridiculous. With the
Yeah.
exception of Grow Up Timmy Turner. Did you watch that?
I didn't see that.
It
I
has
need
Drake
to see
Bell.
it has... Okay.
It's a live-action version of the show.
Oh, wait, is this the one where Drake played Timmy?
Yes.
Oh, my.
Yes, and what's the custodian from Ned's Declassified plays Dad or something.
Oh, my.
And it's pretty crazy. And
I've heard
Timmy
it's-
Turner figures out that he actually loves Tootie, and
Oh, yes! Finally!
yes. And Tootie's played by what's her name, but by a more hot character, so because she's grown up and she doesn't have braces, and
It's like,
she's,
oh, yeah.
and she's this fabulous girl, and we're like, you're not Tootie.
It's like, no.
I'm sorry.
Tootie has to represent the dorks. She has
Yes.
to.
She doesn't represent the dorks, which is something I don't like so much. She's way too hot. it doesn't work in my opinion, but you know, I still I watched the movie. I have to admit, I've watched it more than once.
I've got to see this. I have to see this.
But and it's just kind of, they have more than one live action movie though.
I've heard about that. Yeah, that I was aware of.
Yes, but I've only seen the Grow Up Timmy Turner. I haven't seen the rest of them.
That one got so much crap. But, like from...
Wait.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe you were good. I don't know.
I think I am.
I don't know. But either way.
Well, you got so much...
Just all it was all,
Backlash.
yeah.
That's the word.
There we go. That's a better word.
That's a better word. Whoops.
It's okay. They can't prove nothing.
It was not me, sir.
Did you see me pull the trigger?
No.
I don't know that
I don't know
Where's
who
the
did it.
evidence? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It doesn't. Whatever. We're not gonna worry about it.
Either way.
Shh, we're talking about children's shows.
We're talking about children's shows. Be child appropriate. Whoops.
Because, you know, we all know that our audience is totally a whole bunch of children.
Oh yeah,
right?
because no one's mature at all here.
Not what I was going for, but you know, okay.
Whoops.
I was saying that a majority of the people listening to this show are probably, you know, definitely 18 to 20 something.
I thought we were being sarcastic here. Whoops.
I was just the other type of sarcastic. Too many types of sarcasm. It's not good
I'm not
for anyone.
fluent in all of them.
I'm sorry. It's just something that you learn over time, I guess.
I just gotta brush up.
Yes. And you know what? I'm just gonna have to, I don't know. We'll just move on, and we're gonna take a little commercial break, and we'll be talking a little bit, okay?
All right.
All right. We'll see you in just a minute. And you're listening to Lake Effect Radio at Lakeland.
Your student ID. For more information, visit www.laketran.com or call 1-888-LAKETRAN.
Do you want to impress your boss with your perfectly polished workplace manners? Well, you should attend the Workplace Etiquette Workshop hosted by Lakeland. Learn professional workplace behaviors, communication techniques, and how to dress for success. Hurry up and register because seating is limited. You can do so at careers.lakelandcc.edu or you can call 440-525-7222. That will also be hosted on Tuesday, February 9th, 5 to 7 p.m. in room A1039. That's Tuesday, February 9th, 5 to 7 p.m. in room A1039.
We don't do weather forecasts on Lake Effect Radio, so this should take care of the entire year for you.
It's cold! It's freezing cold!
The snow sucks. It spets all over your pants and it makes you look like a freaking hobo.
One reporter ventures outdoors to see if it really is hot enough outside to fry an egg.
I prayed during the winter months. I did not say, Lord, please bring the devil from hell and have him sit his ass crack on earth.
I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation.
Lake Effect Radio.
Come watch the Lakeland basketball teams as they take on Sinclair on January 30th at Lakeland Community College. The women start at 1 and the men start at 3. You can listen on www.livestream.com/Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio.
Military veteran students who study at Lakeland first meet with a Veterans Affairs certifying official who processes and certifies educational benefits for eligible students. The staff has been phenomenal, said Lakeland student Michael Dugan, who is a retired Chief Petty Officer from the U.S. Coast Guard. The Veterans Lounge is a great place to frequent prior to class. It's great to be able to show up a few hours early, do some final prep, enjoy a snack, and be able to meet fellow veterans. A generous grant from Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, helped to set up a Veterans Lounge in 2013. The space, complete with study areas, a computer and printer, a refrigerator, and a television, serve as a meeting point for student veterans on campus to connect. Each May, graduating student veterans are recognized at the college's Veterans Recognition and Graduation Banquet.
We're no strangers.
Alrighty, well, welcome back to Lake Effect Radio, and you've just been rickrolled.
Oh yeah,
because we're just that type of crazy person who's gonna do that, and we couldn't help it.
We couldn't resist. We had to.
Mm-hmm. And we came up with this idea for a name for the show, and we want to see if we can get some feedback for it.
Yeah, it'd be great to get some feedback on this.
Our name is Dork with We at 3. Yeah, do we like it? Yay, nay? Can we get some feedback? Anybody listening? Any of those live streamers on the live chat? It would be great to hear back from you guys. But yes, so I want to hear some input. We think it's pretty cool. What do you think?
We think it's pretty fun. Yeah, I like it.
But we're a whole bunch of dorks, so what do we know?
Yeah, we're gonna like our dorky ideas.
Of course we are.
So we need other people. Yeah,
high
right.
Five. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, I was just wondering. All right, you're new to Lakeland. You've
I
already
am.
been hounded on this.
But yes, this has happened.
But you know what? I missed out on part of it. So
you're gonna take your crack at it.
I'm gonna take my crack at it because you know what? I have to know. What's your favorite thing that's happened to you so far since you've started Lakeland?
I've made a lot of great friends. I came from a homeschool high school. I was schooled online from 8th grade through to 12th. So I didn't really have this interaction that I have now.
Yeah.
I personally love it, and it's great. It has just been it's been kind of weird for me because my first day was so overwhelming because I went from not being around anybody to suddenly a whole school of people.
Yes.
And just immediately there's these two friends of mine. Now, I like to think of them good friends now. They just kind of welcomed me in. And it's like, hey, they saw me alone. They'd come over and sit by me, be like, hey, what's up? Just immediately welcomed in, and I thought that was great.
Yeah, I can understand that. My first semester was just this previous semester.
Good job.
Aren't I
That
articulate?
works. That's great.
Yes.
We get what you mean.
All right. But so this last fall semester, and I had moved here from Texas, and I had only been in Texas a year, and before that I had been in California my whole life. So it's been a bit of a change.
Oh, absolutely. Coming up to the Ohio cold.
Yeah, cold, that stuff. I call that white stuff that falls from the sky. Oh wait, am I allowed to say that on the air? But light, fluffy piles of just horribleness.
Not fun stuff?
Not fun stuff. Oh wait, hell. Yes, I can say hell. Light, fluffy, white stuff of hell.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've had a pretty good winter this year. Wait till it comes up to your bum. We get snow.
Yeah,
real deep.
I've been hearing about the fact that this year has been like a super light winter, and
this has been an incredible winter.
I'm just like, where's 72 and sunny? I miss my 72 and sunny.
See, you come here, 54 is hot for us.
Well, and you know what? Yesterday, I was kind of noticing that because yesterday was a warmer day.
Yeah.
And so I'm like going, wow, it's really nice out today, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
you're already getting used to it.
Wait a second.
I mean, you see
freezing.
Me? I'm in a tank top today.
Yeah.
This is a nice day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm wearing a skirt. I never wear skirts. I usually wear my leggings and then my jeans and my undershirt
just
and then my shirt
layers.
and then just... oh, wait, let's put some more layers on top of that because we're about to go on outside. Oh, yeah. Look, here's my jacket and then my other jacket and my gloves. Oh, and we're going to go play in the snow, so let's put on my other gloves on top of my gloves.
Yeah, see, when you get used to it here, all you really need is a pair of jeans and a hoodie, and you're ready to go out the door.
Yeah,
you'll even see people walking around in shorts with a hoodie here whenever the snow is up past your calves.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I just look at them and go, wait, what? Because I have a coworker that showed up to work on one of the snowy, colder days, and he was wearing shorts, and I'm just looking at him going, what in the world?
See, as I like to call it, when you grow up in Ohio, you have a layer of Ohio blubber, which helps protect you from the cold. So we're used to it. Yeah. We're born with the capability.
I don't know if you guys can see this over here, but I don't have any blubber whatsoever. I'm skin and bones. It's not very helpful when it gets chilly out.
It's okay. You can wear your layers.
Layers.
There will be no judgment.
It's just layers upon layers. Layers are good.
Layers are amazing, especially in layered dips. Everybody loves them layers.
Yes. That's food. Food is good.
Food is amazing.
It really is. Oh, yes. Oh, goodness, food. Now I'm thinking about work again, because I work at a place that sells pizza, and just my boss is always going, here, eat this.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, but I don't like that food, but sure.
I don't like this, sir, but thank you. Thank you for your thoughtfulness.
Well, ma'am, but you know.
Ma'am, sir, person in charge.
Person who gives me my money at the end of each pay period.
Money giver.
Yes, that just happened. I'm sorry, Grace.
I apologize as well.
You're much more to me than that, but you know, for radio purposes.
We gotta be kind of comical here.
Exactly,
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh. So, all right. Now, if you could listen to any band live, who would it be?
Ooh.
Like, real or not? So this even counts ones that are like fictional bands from TV shows and stuff.
Goodness. Okay, so if I had to go with like an established band, I'd probably go with Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're one of my personal favorites.
Uh-huh.
Now, if I had to go with like an internet one, I would definitely love the chance to go see Starbomb.
Starbomb, not familiar with them.
We can't play any of their music.
Okay.
It's an online nerd band, basically. They've got like video game themed songs and everything.
Yeah, I can think of a video game themed song that we definitely couldn't play on the air. That one of my friends showed me. that now that's playing in my head, and
whoops, sorry about that.
It's a real fragrant song.
Ooh, when we bring out that term.
So you're just going. All right, now that's going to be playing in my head for the rest of the day.
Sorry about that.
I love you, sweetheart, Jaden, but, your song choices are kind of bizarre.
Sorry, not sorry.
Shout out to Jaden. Love you, sweetheart. Yes.
But how about you, though? What bands would you love to see?
All right, so a band that I haven't seen yet that I am dying to see, and pretty much everybody who knows anything about me knows that I want to go see them, is Panic at the Disco. And I'm just like killing myself because I'm like, Panic at the Disco. I don't know what it is about them. And I would like to see them as a whole, not just Brandon Urie, but the whole thing. But, that's not going to happen. So,
You know the band I did get to meet that I thought was great? I got to meet the Tartan Terrors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to meet them when they were at the Celtic Festival about 2 years back.
Okay.
Real sweet bunch of people. They're
That's
so
awesome.
nice. It's definitely, I guess, a preferred taste in music, because not a lot of people like that kind of stuff, but
yeah.
Like, I love me some bagpipes. I do. I'll admit that.
Hey, you know what? You should listen to the music that I go and listen to. On Monday nights, when I have time and I'm not going to class, I go to another class, which is square dancing. So you know what? I think I got you beat in weirdness.
I mean, I enjoy square dancing.
You enjoy square dancing?
I enjoy square dancing.
How much square dancing do you know?
I knew a couple of different dances. I haven't done them in years.
Virginia Reel. Okay.
I mean, like I haven't done them in years.
Yeah, no. You're doing Virginia Reel. I'm talking about modern square dancing. Two completely different things.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not up on the square dancing lingo.
Okay, Virginia Reel is what majority of people think about as square dancing, where you have a pre-recorded set of instructions set to some twangy tune, and then everybody goes around and does do-say-do and Al Man Left and yeehaws and all that jazz, and you turn your partner upside down, and then, I don't know, whatever else. That's Virginia Reel.
Okay.
Modern square dancing. All right, I have to pull up a modern square dancing tune because y'all all have to hear this now that I've said y'all because
Y'all.
Y'all's
a
Remember,
thing.
I did spend a year in Texas, so you know.
I spent a year in Texas. I earned the right to say it.
Yes, exactly. Modern square dancing is a little bit different. What happens is you learn a set of calls. Yeah. And there's different levels.
I've seen the different videos people doing this.
There's different levels all the way from basic to C4, and you go to a dance that's tailored to that level of dancing and whichever level you're good at, and then you have a person there who tells you instructions. And then everybody dances those instructions. And
Okay, yeah, I've seen videos of it. It looks cool.
It can be crazy fun, and it can be dead boring. It depends on the caller, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for a fact because I've seen quite a few callers in action. And some of them I'm just like, all right, is this tip over? I'm done with this. This is so boring. I can't understand a word you're saying. Your music is horrible, and I just don't like this. And other ones I'm just having a blast to, and everybody on the floor you can see is having a ton of fun because it's an entertaining, thought-provoking process. It's not just, walking around in patterns.
Yeah, that sounds like... Excuse me there. That sounds like a lot more fun than what I've learned.
Uh-huh.
Because I had to do this when I had to volunteer for different things. I had to learn how to square dance.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't nearly as fun as this sounds.
Yes, no. And here, now I'm going to play a song for everybody to hear. And this is one of a more recent addition to the square dancing library of music that's acceptable, alrighty?
All right.
And I'm pretty sure everybody's heard this one before, but, I figured we might want to listen to it.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Hey. I feel your love and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn. Sing in the river the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Yeah, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been playing hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been playing hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the river the lessons I learned.
Alrighty, so that was One Republic Counting Stars, and just to refresh your memory, if you came, or to let you know what was going on, we were playing a modern square dance track for everybody to listen to.
Which is not what you'd think it would be.
But either way, we're now going to go back to the nerd section of this Dork with
We at 3.
Yeah, Dork with We at 3. I'm so great at speaking today. And we are going to talk about How to Train Your Dragon, because How to Train Your Dragon.
Just like that's all the introduction it needs.
I mean, right?
Like, it's a beautiful piece of work.
Oh,
it's gorgeous.
And even the follow-up one was a good addition.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people, like, they're like, DreamWorks goes a little overboard with their sequels, but I like that they're like following like a book series with this, because they're following the story. It's not just adding more to add to it.
Yes, and the plot and the storyline, and they've got this
a beautiful story,
in-depth character development.
Yeah,
and for just like when Stoic and I forget what the mother's name.
Valka.
Okay, when they.
Sorry.
I've been beaten out in my nerdiness.
I'm sorry. This is
okay.
the only thing that I know a lot about.
But when they reunite, and she's just like, yell at me, do something, say something, and then he goes over there and hugs her, and you're just like, oh my goodness,
it's like the swelling of my heart.
Right?
Oh.
And you're just like, this is how it's supposed to be.
Yes. It was gorgeous.
It was beautiful. It really was. And even if they didn't give Hiccup his little scar in the first movie.
Well, the first movie, he did have his scar. It wasn't as prominent, though.
Did he? I from what I was seeing, I couldn't see it. But,
I've spent too many times looking at HD screenshots of this movie.
Okay, maybe that's my problem. I haven't been watching it in HD.
No, I don't have the equipment to watch in HD, but I'm the weirdo that finds screenshots, and I ended up finding them in HD, and just...
See, because, I've rewatched both the movies too many times. Yeah. Just too many times.
It has a rewatch value. It does.
Really does. And you watch it, and you notice new things.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the fact that Gobber admits that he's gay.
Yeah.
And you're just really like, good. Wait a second.
It's like,
all right. And all the kids are just going to be like, yeah, well, for other reasons. I wonder what the other reason is. Not really. I'm moving on to the fact that they're singing this awesome song.
Yeah, and then the older people, they stop and they think about it for a minute.
They're going, wait a second. What did he just say?
It's like, oh,
snap.
Huh.
And then there's the nerds of us that are just like, yeah,
kind of knew it.
Yeah, he's gay. Duh.
But, exactly.
And then we move on with our lives.
Exactly.
You know what? They're singing this awesome song and doing
like, how can you pass this up?
That song was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And just the entirety of that storyline and just,
I'm pumped for the third one, but I've heard rumors it's gonna be really sad, and I mean, the second one had a good heartbreaker in it.
I don't even want to go there, because how much sadder can it get?
Oh, if you If you know much about the books, it can get much worse.
And I don't want to go sadder. I think we left on, kind of
on too sad to bear anyway, but
yeah, we okay.
We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the fun cat dragon.
Yes.
Toothless.
Yes, I love Toothless.
Who doesn't?
Did you know originally he was supposed to be like a terrible terror size?
Yeah, he was supposed to be like the tiny little terrible terror. Yeah. And it's just adorable.
And then they completely changed everything, and there was supposed to be no love interest.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yes. Astrid and Hiccup were not supposed to be a thing, but you know what? They became a thing because
there always has to be love in movies pointed at kids and teens.
Well, teens, not necessarily kids.
Well, there's always love in kids' movies too, though.
Yeah, but
it's not as obvious in younger generation movies, but it's still there.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that I like the fact that there was the love interest between Astrid and Hiccup, because I'm sure regardless of whether there wasn't that meshing and everything, there would be shipping all over the place of it.
I like the way they did it. They did it well.
Yeah.
At least. It wasn't just like, now kiss.
Exactly. There was no now kiss moment. There was just, oh, wait.
Is this happening?
That you could see it developing.
Yeah, it had a better flow to it than a lot of movies do.
Mm-hmm. And it was actually pretty incredible, just the way that
it happened.
Like I said, that storyline, that character development, just all over the board.
It was great.
It really was a great story, a great movie, and great series so far.
Oh, absolutely.
Although if they're making that third movie as sad as no, we're not going there.
No. Have you watched any of the TV series that they've produced for it to be the bridges between the movies?
I've watched some of it, but I've had some difficulty watching it because
finding it is a little hard, I think.
Yes, and I don't have Netflix and I don't have Hulu. And
yeah, so it's going to be hard to find it. I think you can watch it on Cartoon Network's website. I'm not sure about that. I think you can.
I don't know.
Last I heard you could, but that could have been years ago. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember back when I used to live in Texas, I worked at this daycare, and they actually, on rainy days afterwards, would play the show for the kids to watch. And I was like, I'm totally watching the kids, not the show.
Oh, yeah. I swear, little Billy over there isn't picking his nose.
They're not trying to strangle each other over there. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at the great graphics on this.
Oh, yeah.
Those graphics. Oh, yeah. Those
graphics, though.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the graphics for DreamWorks movies are ridiculous.
Oh, they're gorgeous. Like, for a long time, it was a big dream of mine to work on their team. Like, I wanted to work with their, what's it called? It's
what the
concept art. That's what it is. I wanted to be a concept
yeah.
artist for them.
But
it's one of those things that you really want when you're younger. When you're older, you think about it and it's like this could work for a while, but
hey, if you're good at it, you can make bank.
Yeah, but it's one of those things that's the hardest field to get into with animation companies as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's one of those things, but
so. All right, so we need to wrap it up, unfortunately. Yes. For a few different reasons, but All right, so this is We at 3 with Sparkles and
Jakarva.
And we will talk to you next week on Monday.
See you next Monday.
See ya.